Alright, so I just wanted to show you a little bit about my test setup here, or programming setup rather. So I've got these little SD-Link clones, and they're really just, I don't know, like less than $2 each. Kind of ridiculous. They're pretty darn fast. They work alright. I made a little pogo jig adapter here. You can kind of plug it and unplug it, but you know, honestly, these are so cheap. I just kind of tend to use one per project or configuration or whatever. So I've got one that I like direct attached to boards, and I just kind of use this one to kind of, you know, touch program stuff. But yeah, I mean, you can get handfuls of these things for $10. So I've got these boards here, and I just made a really simple kind of landing pattern here for these pads. They just kind of match up to the programmer. And I've got a program I'll show you in a second here, but you know, just basically touch, wait for the sound, and you're done. So here's the program. It's pretty simple. The key thing was figuring out this port equals SWD, because I was going through the docs and it was listing, you know, you can like list all the ports, and this wasn't showing up as a thing, but apparently if you just plug this in, it'll find it on USB and be all good. Then you're going to erase everything, write out a flash file, verify it. This has to come after the write command. And then if this command executes successfully, it's going to play a sound so that I don't have to keep an eye on the screen. And then I'm just going to sleep for a second. It gives me time to disconnect and then move on to the next one. Plus, if it's you know, not connecting, it'll you know, try once a second, so it'll just be in a busy loop. And then it's pretty simple. You just pass in a file. I think it supports ELF, hex, probably bin, you know, all the kind of usual formats. But yeah, just run that. It's gonna try to connect and fail, and then sleep for a second, and then you connect up a board, and that's it. Time to test some stuff with my extra janky testing jig. So I've got an extra board here with a bunch of pogo pins running out to this 4x8 matrix driven by a pixel blaze. Alright, put these guys in and look for some bling. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see if I can get the camera in here. I'm going to try to get the power, lights up the LED, and then get some data lines in here. Just kind of squish that around until it fits. Just kind of eyeball, make sure they're all moving. It's actually pretty quick once I get going. Don't spend too much time trying to show the camera, but tap, verify, looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good.